Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemod 6. We are back on the server, and I want to try and start on a few of these challenges again. Another thing, just real quick, that I realized was, apparently, the Allthemodium alloy paxel that I was meant to make was this one. The, actual Allthemodium alloy paxel. So we will still try to make this, so what I might do is I'll grab back my bag of, yurting, I believe it's called, and we can pick this guy back up. Oh, and put him back on in progress. So in order to make that guy, we are going to have to wait a little while because we need alloys that we can't make. The vibranium or the modium alloy, this guy, it doesn't show it up here, but it's made in another dragon forge. It's possibly the ice dragon forge or maybe even the fire dragon forge, and we might be able to make the forges. I'm not actually sure. But regardless, we don't have a big enough dragon yet, so we have to wait for our dragons to grow up, which I'll get to in a second because I think we can use dragon meal to grow them up. So that could be possible. That sounds pretty cool, to be honest. The other thing I would like to do is I want to start working on a maximum void miner and a solar panel from environmental. So I've got the void miners here. Now we could do the solar panels. Like if I search solar, we could try to make these ones too. Like, you know, the high max tiered solar panel from environmental energy. The issue is, these crystals and stuff, you get them from the void miners. So our first goal should probably be to make the void miners, and then we can come back and make the solar panels afterwards, if that makes sense, once we have all the resources. So currently we have this guy here. So this one is, if Whaler wants to work, this is a litherite void miner. I think that's possibly the one you start with. Then over here, I believe we have an Erodium one. I'm not sure if that's tier 3 or tier 4, I'm not sure. But then over here, we have a Cryonite one. So then tier 4 is this one, Pladium. This guy costs some Pladium crystals, which we have. You get the crystals from, like, the previous tier. So, like, the tier 3 miner gives you tier 4 crystals, and so on. So it is going to be a bit of a slow process, I think. So that's doable. The vibranium block's doable. We'll have to make an actual Cryonite void miner, which should be fine, I think. Most of this stuff we have auto-crafted. And then the actual machine itself, if we hold shift, you can see we're going to need 52 tier 4 frames. That's going to cost quite a lot of Pladium, so hopefully we have that much. 56 panels, they should be fine, I'm guessing. And then 4 IO blocks or frames of tier 4. So what it means by block or frame is, like this, for instance, is an item output. And then over here, we have an energy input. So then these other two ones could either just be frames, or they could be extra energy inputs, if you choose to do that. So that's how that works. So yeah, we should be able to make the tier 4 pretty much right away, and we probably should do it right away. But there is some other stuff that I don't actually know about. And what that stuff is are the... I think it's actually another board here. Where is it? It's on here somewhere. The frequency modifiers for void miners. I'm going to be honest, I don't know how they work. I have not a clue, but here they all are, I think. Are they interconnects? Do you think that's what these are? What do they do? Oh, they're used to make the modifiers. So then, these are frames, right? Input, output, null modifier. Okay, and then here's the actual modifiers. So amplification, bandwidth, frequency, radiant, thermal, piezo, and electrostatic. Now, dimensional, interdimensional modifier, and then I think that's it for the modifiers. I have not a clue what they do. Just quite clearly, I have no idea what they do. And the mod, honestly, I don't think it tells you what it does. An RGB controller. No, I don't think that helps me. There's an assembler, some lens grinders. I don't think there's a book. So we can either look at a wiki, or I guess we could just try to make them and see what they do. I imagine the comments will let me know more specifically, but I might have to look up a wiki, because, like, there's quite a few of these. Like, frequency modifier, and you can actually read it. Energy cost 1.2, beam frequency 0.6. Okay. So I would imagine a higher frequency is better, and it's just going to cost more, right? I would guess. Oh, what's this? Capacity. Oh, that's for the output. Okay. So yeah, that's I guess the goal for this episode. I still want to work on the this mycelial reactor, lightning, dragon, steel, sword, and axe. We might be able to do that. I don't think we'll do it this episode, but if I wanted to get some lightning, dragon, steel, I don't know. I guess we do something in the lightning forge as well. Okay. So I think, what should we do first? I reckon we should try and make this Pladium void miner, get it up and running, and we can go from there. So there's a few patterns we're going to have to make, I believe. So if we search Pladium, it's one of them, I'll tell you that much. We're going to need the recipe for the structure frame. So as you can see, currently we have the Cryonite structure frame automated, and I guess emeralds. So we'll get this. We'll also get the Pladium interconnect recipe. We already have the previous one ready, I guess. Because we've set some of these recipes up in the past. So in theory, it should be relatively easy to do. And then we'll get this guy. Ooh. The Pladium void miner doesn't have this previous void miner. I'm going to get all the void miners because I imagine we're going to be auto-crafting these in the future as well. Okay, so we do have the litherite auto-crafted. Okay. Alright, well, I think, honestly, it's as easy as chucking everything in there and then just getting however much stuff I need. So Pladium, we're going to need 52 Pladium frames, minimum. So, Pladium structure frame, I would like 52, start, and craft. How long do you think that would take? Do you reckon it's going to be fast crafts, or do you reckon we have to wait for something? I didn't even look at what's involved in this. What is it? So far it says everything's available. Yeah, everything's available, and it's just like some of this stuff that it has to craft. That should be fast, though, shouldn't it? Let's have a look to see what we're waiting on. I don't particularly know why it would be taking a while. Obsidian. Machine doesn't accept item. Huh. I imagine this has to do with something over here. Yes. Okay. Ooh. That is going to take a very long time. Especially with the laggy server. Oh my god. Oh, actually, what? Okay. You know what? We might be figuring out a way to get obsidian a little bit better than we currently are. Because that is extremely... The UU matter, that would be perfect. Unobtainium vibranium alloy. We are so close. So close to just not having any of these be issues. Ice charge, compressed block. We could do essence, that seems cheatsy though. Blaze mesh, doable. Alchemy bench, crushing, bulk washing, magma blocks, possibly, maybe. A stonework generator, that could do it. Hold the phone, hold the phone. Lava bee, we have a spawn egg for, and we have a water bee. We can do it. We can do it. Are these lava bees down here? They are. Beautiful. Water bee, lava bee. That can make us an obsidian bee. And I mean, you do the math. I'm pretty sure we're done. What I will say though is, what is the flower? The flower is obsidian. Oh, that okay, nice. I was wondering. I was thinking it could be that it needs whatchamacallit? Water bucket, lava bucket. That's awesome. I was thinking it could be that it needs. It's gonna come. My head's thinking about it. That it needs water and lava in the apiary, and obviously lava would be a problem with our apiary. So let's quickly breed water bee, lava bee, and water bucket, lava bucket. And I think we actually need a bee jar, which I hate that it makes me do that. Boom. Okay, nice. So this should take care of our issues. I was also thinking what we could do if we wanted a different way to get obsidian. I honestly think that it might be pretty cool to set up a Tinker's Construct smeltery to do all this, because you can alloy together lava and water. And that seems pretty cool, but this should be fine. The bees, you know, we're pretty used to the bees, so we can hook that up quite easily. Alright, well, while we're waiting on that, we can at least, I guess, try to order the other stuff. So we're going to need 56 panels. Panel. Structure panels, I'm guessing? How much was it? 56. That should be doable. Boom, boom, boom. 56. Really, it needs obsidian too. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. We just need to fix this obsidian problem real quick. Just another thing real quick. How much are these honeycombs going to get us? In particular, we're going to get the honeycomb blocks. If we chuck that in a centrifuge, it's what? One of these honeycomb blocks has a 50% chance to get us 72 obsidian. Oh my god, all of our obsidian problems that we had are about to go. By about to go, I mean we have to wait for this laggy thing to breed them. But once, hey, once it's bred, obsidian is not a problem. I'll probably... Oh, you know what? While that's happening, actually, we do have something we can do. Check out this. I am going to break this. We'll head in here. We have our two little dragons here. This little dragon, if we look at him, stage 1, 0 days old, right? This guy over here, stage 1, 1 days old. Now, you might be wondering, well, how's one day older? You got them at the same day. Well, the one on the left, I fed a dragon meal to. So the dragon meals count as it like boosted up a day. What am I doing? Dragon meal. So we have a problem. The problem is that we need food. In particular, we need meat. Like, am I able to search for, like, we can search for steaks. We have quite a few. Pork chops. We don't have that many. What are these? Ground pork. What? Why does it look so weird? Pork jerky. Pam's Harvestcraft 2 food core. Anyway. So we either need a way to get this stuff, or... Yeah. And you might be wondering, well, you could just set up a food farm. A mob farm, sorry. And we could do that. I actually have an idea. We might be able to woot farm the mobs, and that could be cool. But the other thing is, I believe you might be able to get this stuff. We saw it before. There was a Kobe, right? But I guess the problem is I don't really know how to get this. But once we get it, it makes meat. Apparently. It does look like it's a bit tricky to get. Oh, you just put it in the crafting table. Oh my god. That would be so... Oh my god, that would be so easy. Okay. Interesting. Are there any other cool recipes? We could do a villager trading. That could work. Okay, well... You know what? I am actually going to go ahead and we're going to make a mob shard, if we can. And I'm going to go to spawn real quick. And I'll show you what we're doing. Alrighty, we are back at spawn. Let's run in here. And I believe... Well, actually... You know what? I was going to go to this little area where we have spawners for all the animals. But I think we can find some if we travel very far away. Because for some reason, around civilization, no mobs. North of the map, mobs. So I'll meet you guys up there. Alrighty, I've seen a few sheep on the map. So let me just double check that I can use mutton. Yep, I can use mutton. We're going to go ahead and... I think, do you attack it with it? Yep, we need to kill 5 sheep now. That's 1. Oh, 2 on the... 3 on the map over here. Possibly even 4. I think we just got all of our sheep. Kill you. Kill you. That should be 4. And then 5 should be right here. And it is fully programmed. Alright, we gotta head back home. Yeah, teleport. Alrighty, I am still crafting the other stuff for the woot farm. But in the meantime, we do have an obsidian bee. I believe he got teleported into our storage. Bee. Spider bee, lumber bee, withered bee, zombie bee, coal bee, draconic bee? Where is obsidian bee? Where'd he go? Is there a chance... Wait. Is there a chance that it doesn't breed? Breeding. 100% chance. 60% chance. I think it's possible that it didn't work. I think it's possible. So I guess I'll quickly do this. Let me craft a bunch of these. Buckets of lava. But I guess we'll just try again. I'm gonna imagine that it didn't work. Okay. Go again. Hopefully 60% we get lucky this time. Lumber bee, glowing bee. We check the bees in here. And spider bee. Obsidian. No, unobtainium. Okay, well, we'll continue doing what we were doing. Oh, you know what, actually? I've had to make a few of these every so often. I was going to say I could auto-craft them, and that would save me a lot of time. You know, I think we will. I'm pretty sure we have the auto-crafting sort of set up. Let me go back here. I want to mainly get the recipe for the prism. This guy annoys me quite a bit, so we'll just have glass. Glass. Do we not have glass? Okay, well, manually put glass in there. Glass gives us a prism. It's also going to use this liquid dye, but we have the liquid dye in there already, so we want to get rid of that, place that. There we go. Okay. And then over here, I believe it is, injection press Yep, we'll chuck that pattern in there. And then let's also get the pattern for this Stygian plate. Boom, boom, pattern. Chuck that inside. What does it say? Use exact mode. Plate die. I don't think that matters too much. We'll slap that in there. Okay. In the future, it should be easier for me to make these mob controllers now. We're going to be replacing the dragon controller, by the way. Mainly because it doesn't get us pretty much anything. It gets us dragon souls, but that's really it. Grab this, right-click it, and we have ourselves mob controller sheep. Beautiful. Over here, I believe the dragon is. The lightning dragon mob controller. We'll pick that up, because it currently is pretty much useless to us. We're going to place this guy down, the sheep mob controller. Then we will open our heart at the top here. Oh my god, we're going to get every single type of wool. Holy, oh my god. Do you guys understand how amazing that is? Every single type of wool. Every time we need a color of wool, because this guy's going to be on pretty much 24/7, we are going to have the wool. That is phenomenal. That is actually phenomenal. And of course, we are going to get... Whoa, wait, hold on. Where's the mutton? Hold the phone. The one thing we want is not here. Huh. Really? What I'm curious about is if I click where do you get wool from, does it show up here, the woot? No. Okay, we're going to get another mob shard, and this time I'm going to go get pigs. I would say I'll go get cows or something, but they drop extra stuff, right? They drop leather. Pigs, in theory, should only drop, you know, food. So, what? Really? The sheep doesn't give mutton? I'm a little bit worried that this pig thing isn't going to do anything, but we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. Hey, check out this. A spooky bee, and I think that's a baby. A baby spooky bee. I didn't even know that the resource bees had babies. So you can see there's like some cows on the map. I'm going to ignore the... you know what? We can do both. We might as well. One of these will be for cows, and one will be for pigs, which I already see a pig on the map. Beautiful. Oh my god, there's so many cows. Do you think the baby cow works? I think it does, sadly. Alrighty, we should have our last cows here. So, boom. That is the cows done. I did the pigs off camera. We've got them done. I think we're good. I'll head back home. And, yeah, we'll make the mob controllers off camera. Alright, so we actually ran out of this pure dye fluid, and to make it, what you need is 4 different types of dyes. And an interesting thing is black dye actually accounts for red, yellow, and blue. So you get all 3 from the one thing, and then white dye obviously does the white dye stuff. So, and you can also make these dyes with the dye, so it's like, it's a little bit weird, if I'm honest, but all you need to know is you put black dye in here, and you put white dye in here, and you get the good dye out of it. So, I guess we'll just keep doing that. In the meantime, though, we can do one of these. So, I want to do the pig one, because I have a feeling the pig one is going to work. So, prism, mob shard, Stygian plate, or however you want to pronounce that. We're going to need the woot hammer, the yar hammer, right-click it, and we should have, a mob controller. As for what I'm going to replace, skeleton, enderman, creeper. Honestly, we have a lot of pretty much everything. I might actually just replace the enderman though. And I mean, we can always put it back if we need to in the future, so it's not that big of a deal. It's more so we have maximum amount of ender pills, and yeah, that should be good enough. So, the pig is in there. So now, do we get... Yes, we do get pork chop 100% every time this guy progresses. Beautiful. Honestly, that's pretty much it. We've got the pork chops. That'll allow us to make our dragon meal, as well as the bones we get from the skeletons. We should be able to pimp out our dragons pretty soon. Upgrade them up. Oh, that actually does remind me. Obsidian bee. There we go. We have it. The obsidian bee. We're also going to get 1 piece of obsidian to bring with us. I'm going to clear my inventory a little bit. Make sure I have the right stuff selected. I believe that's what I do. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've made a very big mess. Purple block. Glowstone. What else did I drop? Black wool? No, I don't think black wool. Obsidian can go there. What did I break? It might have just been planks. I mean, I hope it was just planks. Okay. The obsidian bee can go in. Boom, boom. And our obsidian problem should be taken care of? Oh, one of these mystical flowers. I think it's fine. We've got another flower in there. Okay. I need to be very careful with this mecha tool. Alrighty, so after that guy processes a little bit, we'll be able to automate the obsidian, and then that shouldn't be a problem anymore. In the meantime, I think we can continue crafting our environmental stuff. So, Pladium. Really? Wait, we're still waiting on stuff? No way. Really? Oh my god. I only stored it says 2 obsidian, but if we look in here and we search obsidian, we have 70. Huh. I don't know. Alright, well, in the meantime, I guess while all that stuff's happening, let's first see how much pork we have so we can keep an eye on it. 25? Okay. Well, I'm going to essentially use up everything I can to make these dragon meals. I'm going to place everything we can in here and craft them all. Alright, I'm not sure if it's all of it, but we do have, what, 2 stacks and 31. So I'm going to see if we can get this ice dragon leveled up. Each time you can see it grows bigger as we eat it. I'm just holding crouch and right-clicking on it. Extra health. That looks like it's stage 2. Yep, stage 2. I think that happens when you're at 30 days. Possibly every 30 days it goes up a stage. So, yeah, we're just going to keep growing up our dragon. We're aiming for stage 4. Because stage 4, I believe it can start breathing fire and whatnot. So, we'll see how close we are. Oh. This is looking very big. Stage 4. There we go. Okay, nice. I'm going to grab a dragon horn out. We probably didn't need to automate the whole, what do you call it? Pork situation. But we'll probably need something in the future, I would imagine. The other dragon horn. Okay. Time for the fire dragon. We're going to take these guys into the mining dimension, by the way, and see if we can, oh, look at the wings. Oh. They get extra detail as they grow. You know what? Actually, let me pick this guy up. Let's get right into the mining dimension. And have a look at how they look when they're grown, right? Alright, so here we go. Here's our dragon compared to our lightning dragon. Here we go. Level this guy up. Currently, our fire dragon's asleep, so we might not actually be able to have this dragon in this dimension. Because our lightning dragon needed nighttime, and apparently this dimension counts as nighttime. This guy looks like he's a bit sleepy. Stage 3, so we do need a few more bits of dragon meal. Let's see what we can get. Dragon meal, come on. You know, what is happening? Why is it auto-filling such random things? Oh my god. Alrighty, I have a feeling that is stage 4. Beautiful. Okay, so this dragon cannot be in this dimension. Too sleepy for it. The ice dragon, same thing. Just gonna go to sleep. Looks very beautiful though. Look at this. Okay, let's put them away in their little dragon horns. So lightning dragon can, I guess, keep this dimension safe. We're going to have to figure out where we're going to put the other dragons. To be honest, I think they're fine just being in the overworld. The issue is where in the overworld. We've got a big area back here, so I guess this is where we'll put them. And the other problem is we need to make an ice forge. What was I doing this episode? I don't want to get sidetracked too much. The dragon stuff we've done a lot of, and I do apologize. I usually like to spice it up. Obsidian honeycomb block. Here we go. This should hopefully get us all the obsidian we need. Assuming we get lucky. Chuck this in. Let's even just spread it out a bit so that we get more lucky. Come on. Oh my. Oh my. When you get lucky, you get lucky. Okay. Surely. I think it crafted them. That's the 52 Pladium structure frames. Beautiful. Okay. Now we need panels. We require 56 of these panels. So let's go 56. Surely we can craft them now. Available. Oh my god. Okay. We are in business. I believe we're in business. 56. They are done. Perfect. Next we need 4 tier 4 input-output blocks. I forgot to actually get those, I believe. So, if I search Pladium, do they even exist? IO. If I'm honest, I don't think you can actually get different tiers of the input-output blocks. I think what it means is you can use an input-output block, an IO block, or you can use a tier 4 frame block. That was a bit confusing to say. So that should be fine. 4 of these item outputs. Ooh. No. Okay, I made a mistake. 1 item output, and then I think I want the other 3 to be RF inputs. So we'll make 3 of those guys. Oh, actually, no. The inputs have... Like, this is a tier litherite input. Huh. But I don't think you can get different versions, can you? Ooh, you can upgrade them to an FE input tier Pladium. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah. We're going to need some patterns here. So I've got to search IO. I think I've got to search IO. Alright, so what I had to do was actually search for the FE input block, and then right-click it to see what it's used in. And now we've got to manually go and find these recipes. I might even bookmark them. Yeah, they show up if you bookmark them, but they just don't show up in JEI, which is a little bit confusing. I could be doing something wrong as well. So we would like to get Cryonite as well as Erodium, I believe. So, oh, they didn't bookmark. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll just have to manually go through and get them. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Alrighty, these are the 3 patterns here, so I'm going to place them all in. And in theory, now I should be able to search for input, and we can go FE input, and I would like 3 Pladium ones. Missing normal IO blocks. Well, can't you craft them? I'm pretty sure you can. Why are you going to be like this? Ooh, do you know what the problem is? The problem is these recipes, because they're not properly made, like it's very confusing in JEI, that they don't really work. So what we actually have to do is we place them in here. It could also be that it's on exact mode, but it doesn't actually use an FE input block, I think. Maybe it... I don't know. Let's do a test real quick in the normal crafting grid. So if I want to make one of these Pladium blocks, I need to craft one of those bits. That should be doable. Click this. Alright, so in theory, there should be a block that's just called FE input, but that doesn't exist. But you can use a litherite one to upgrade it. Okay. Huh. That is very, very strange. Very strange. What's the recipe for a normal one? It doesn't exist. There is no recipe for a normal one. So yeah, the normal one would be the litherite. Okay. That makes sense. So what we're going to do is we are going to change these recipes. We're going to change this FE input. So we're going to shift left click it to remove it. And then we're going to manually place in one of these litherite ones. If you don't have a litherite one made, you can search. No, you actually can't search it, I think. I think you have to manually make one first. Because it doesn't show up in JEI. We're going to place all of these in and just replace it with a litherite and update it. And that should work. I'm not sure if it's because I have it on exact mode. That's possible, but either way, this should work now. Let's just chuck this stuff back in. Put in all of our inventory stuff. Let's search input. We can grab our 1 Pladium, and I'm going to ask for 2 more Pladiums. And it appears as though they have crafted. Ta-da! Any second now. Yes, there we go. Also, if my voice sounds a little bit raspy, I actually streamed today. Yep, we actually did a stream. So if you missed that, I do apologize. Hopefully we do something in the future. But yeah, my voice is definitely a bit raspy from that, so I do apologize. Okay, we have the IO, we have all that. We're going to need 12 modifiers, 5 laser cores, and 1 laser lens holder. So I'll do the laser stuff. Laser, we're going to need 5 laser cores. So 5 of these. Go ahead and craft those. And 1 laser lens holder. 1 of you, please. There we go. Alright, next up are the modifiers themselves. I'm going to just craft 12 of these null modifiers. And that should be fine. I do want to use the modifiers, it's just I have no idea how they work. So we might look that up after we build this. So that is now everything that we need to make this miner. Except for, actually, believe it or not, if we search at environmental, we don't have the actual Pladium void miner. So let's go ahead and ask for one of these. But we don't have an Erodium void miner. I don't have the recipe for an Erodium void miner. Erodium, I can spell. Erodium void miner. Okay, we'll chuck this in here. I guess. Really? I thought I put them in, but I guess I didn't. Pladium, craft one. Yeah, okay. I guess I didn't put that recipe in before. And there we go. It's done. Beautiful. Pladium void miner. So these guys can be placed in a few different ways. One is you can place them running into bedrock, I believe. And these guys are actually upside down because instead of going into bedrock, I'm shooting them up into the sky. Because they kind of look cool as well. They would look like little UFOs and whatnot, or little floating platforms. So what I might do is go ahead and get a scaffolding. A scaffold. I like to use these guys here. These little scaffolds here, replaceable scaffolds. I've actually got a few made already. And so they're made with dirt and sticks, pretty cheap to make. And you can literally just go into the sky and right-click, and it places it in the sky. So then what we can do is place this guy on the block underneath, so he's facing up. Right-click him open. And we go into auto utility. Forward direction up. So we can do preview. Disabled due to bug. No way. Is the auto build disabled? No. I'm going to have to manually build it. Up direction south, up direction east, up direction north. I don't think it matters. I'm just going to click preview on this. Okay. So it's showing me the preview of what I'm going to have to build. Okay. And then what do I do? What? Okay. Interesting. Let me clear pretty much my whole inventory and just chuck all of these items here. Laser core and everything. So if I hover over this, and I right-click there, I think this is working. Laser lens holder. Things are looking a little weird, aren't they? Oh, yeah, look at my inventory. My inventory did not update. Huh. Huh? Okay. Let's try this again. So right-click. Right-click, right-click, right-click. This looks better. It looks like it's working. Laser lens holder goes here. Oh. What is happening? This is a very weird thing that they've done here. I'm not sure if I like it. I like the auto build, but I guess if there's a bug, they can't really help that. So we want everything to be facing the way it's meant to, which is like this, so all vertical. These guys, I believe, are just structure frames. You can tell because they have the little bits of blue in them. So we're going to... Oh, I guess we're just going to right-click on the blocks to replace them. So it's not too bad. It's definitely not too bad. And we'll just go around here and do all of them. Okay, so that is all of the Pladium structure frames done. Next, we can, I guess, do these panels. So that's just... oh, is it that block? Yes, it is. So it's these blocks here. I believe these three that we're looking at, these are the null modifiers. So you can place those in if you want. We're pretty much done, though. Like, I mean, it's... if you're struggling at this part, I don't know. You might need to check your eyes, quite genuinely, because they do look similar, but you should be able to hopefully tell the difference. Alrighty, that is pretty much everything done. All that's left are the inputs and the output for the items. So we do need one of these item outputs. So I'll probably have items output at the front here. So that's going to right-click there. And then the inputs for the energy are going to go in these corners like so. Or these edges, I guess. And in theory, this guy's built. He is functional. All we have to do now is hook up power. So we're going to go ahead and get a flux point. Ooh, which should have crafted, which means, yep, we're out of flux dust. Oh my god. In case you don't recall, flux dust is made by getting redstone. I actually don't know how much you can do at a time. Redstone on top of either obsidian. Oh, not obsidian, sorry. On top of either bedrock or a flux block. Obsidian above. Then you left click it. And it turns it all into flux dust. And turns the obsidian into cobble. So there we go. I can chuck that back in and it should make me a flux point automatically. I can search flux. And, oh, there it is. Beautiful. I have cables in my inventory, if I remember how to open that up. Not those cables, sorry. Energy cables. I like to put the flux point here. It seems to not really matter or interfere with the laser itself. View streams output. Let's disable the limit. And hook these up. Now, I think you can get away with just one input, but I don't know. I like to do the other ones anyway. Alright, so the item output, I believe you can just place a chest on it. So this guy will be a ender chest that leads to my system later. But at the moment, I want to see what items we're actually getting, so I'll leave it like that. So next up, we need to do either we need to put a card in here to tell it what to mine, or we need to put a lens on. And I'm not sure which one we have to do. Let's head over to, I guess, this guy over here and open him up. Flash memory mineral ore miner. Do we have what kind of flash memories do we have? We don't have any. Let me craft one. Because this is where it gets a little bit confused. I mean, the whole mod is very cryptic over how things work. What do we have in this guy? This guy has a multi-miner. Like, I don't know. So over on this roof, I believe we have a memory programmer. This guy right here. We put this flash memory into this top right slot, and then we pick what we want it to mine. I want it to mine a resource? No, I don't want it to mine a resource. So let's go back. I want it to mine an ore. I want it to mine a gemstone. And I think that's it. So I click gemstone ore. This guy's going to process through. And we're going to have a flash memory program gemstone ore miner. Once again, I don't know if that's what we need, but that's my best guess as to being able to get the next tier, so ironite crystals. Because if we click on it, it doesn't actually tell you how to get them. So it's a very cryptic mod. But we're going to put this flash memory in here. And in theory, that should, I guess, maybe tell it what to mine. I believe we need to put a thing on it. And by thing, I mean a lens. So you can see there's like a pink one in here. That one has a purple one. This one, I think, has a green one. I think the lens do matter. So I guess for this guy, let's try to get a light blue lens. Let's search lens. Environmental core. We do actually have a lens from environmental core, so I guess we'll take it up here. This lens grinder. Is that what I need? A lens grinder? Maybe. I'll chuck this in. Crystal lens. Oh, here we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We want an ironite lens. Perfect. Okay. This has been the least cryptic thing so far. With that being said, I click on it, and nothing happens. Crystal lens. No, that didn't do anything. How do we get a crystal lens? I assumed we just put a lens in here. Lens grinder. Huh? Interesting. Okay, I've clicked on light blue lens instead, and I guess it's working. I don't know how, or if it's even functioning yet, how to get the other one. How to get this this ironite lens. Oh, did I duplicate it? No. No, it's just being a bit buggy. I don't know how to get this. I don't know how. This doesn't have a recipe, this basic one. If I right-click on the lens, it does show the lens grinder, but it's only showing different colored ones. It's not showing the crystals. So I don't actually know how to get them, or if you even can get them. Because once again, this mod confuses me quite a lot. Memory programmer assembler? What does the assembler do? Do I have an assembler? Assembler. No, I don't. Okay. Let's try to craft an assembler. I don't know what it does. It needs a CPU. We can do that, believe it or not. Assembler. Assembler. What do you need? Obsidian plates? Okay, assembler is built. I don't know what it does, but we're going to place it down there. Assembler's hooked up. Well, I mean, I guess it assembles stuff. That doesn't really help me. It doesn't tell me what it does. Alright, well, I guess if the comments know, feel free to let me know. But I'm going to take this light blue lens, or this light blue? I think it's light blue. And I'm going to slap it up here into this guy, like so. That should change the color of it, in theory. So far, not so good, if we're honest, but it could just be server lag, maybe. Ooh! This is sort of working. We're getting fluorite, which is good. We actually do need that. Diamonds? Ametrine, dimensional ruby, lapis, certus, fluorite. We're not getting what we're after, though, so I suspect possibly we're not mining the right stuff. So I'll experiment a bit with this flash miner. I might even Google it, if I'm honest. Flash memory. I'll come back to you guys on that one. I don't know. I went into multi-miner and already, look at this. Crystal miner. We want that. So I'll let this guy process. We'll switch that out, and we should get what we want, hopefully. I still don't know how to do the other thing. I haven't gotten a chance to Google the other stuff. So gemstone ore can come out, and crystal miner can go in, and in theory, we should get some crystals. What I might do is I'll empty this out, chuck all this stuff back in my system, and we'll keep an eye on it. While that's happening, let's just quickly say thank you to the supporters of the channel. Thank you to the Discord donators, Skeletor Jacob, Oathus, and Derpy Snow Luna, as well as VRifty. And thank you to the channel members, Mugs, Coolest, and also VRifty. Thank you guys a lot for supporting the channel. It's pretty crazy. Hopefully you guys can run into a stream that I do. Hopefully I do them more often. I did one today. It was pretty exhausting, but it was honestly really fun. We tried to design a building for Overstressed, and it looks pretty cool. Once YouTube lets me do it, I'll edit up that stream so that it's a little bit more friendly for viewers. It's still going to be long, like 2 hours, but it was pretty fun. So entirely up to you guys if you watch that. In the future, I'll try to see if I can record while I'm streaming, and then that way I can edit down the video separately. I don't know. I want to stream, but I don't know the best way to make the stream into a video. And the reason why that's a problem is it's quite exhausting streaming, and so like having to stream and do the video, that's a lot of talking for like 1 day or less than a day. Is this guy, is he not really wanting to work? Alright, do you know what? This video is getting long, but I reckon we do some experimenting. I'm going to search for modifiers, and here they all are. All the different modifiers. I'm going to possibly see if we can craft every... Oh, we have to get different versions. Oh my god. No, you don't. You do. Okay. That's still fine. What we're going to do is we're going to get the tier 1 modifiers for pretty much all of these. So bandwidth. Can I also get a tier 1? No. Okay, so certain ones you can't even do on other ones. So can we even do this one? Ironite, Aethium. No. No, we can't even do this. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the bandwidth modifier, too advanced for us. We cannot do it. Frequency modifier, we can. We have rhodium, we have cryonite, we have litherite, and we obviously want palladium. So we're going to get the litherite version of this. Let's go ahead and grab that one. So far, amplification and frequency. What about radiant? Yeah, looks like it. Whatever this is, we can get it. Next up is thermal. Thermal doesn't even have a recipe. Piezo, whatever this is, also does have a recipe, so we can go ahead and, I guess, do this. I feel like... Yeah, okay, so a few of these recipes I've done wrong. I want to be doing this one that uses a null modifier. So I might actually have to change a few of these. Alright, I had to change the frequency modifier, so we'll fix that one up. And we're going to have to change the amplification one just to be this recipe here. So that should work. This uses blocks of diamonds. I haven't actually been looking at the recipes. Electrostatic, can we do that as well? No. Okay, so, just to recap. The amplification one uses mica. What is mica? Obtained by a resource/rocky resource miner in the end or other dimensions. Wow. Okay. Probably not going to do that then. The frequency modifier also uses mica. Okay, so they both use mica. Okay. Radiant uses mica as well. Really? So the only one that doesn't... Wait a second. The only one that doesn't is the amplification one. Oh, because it's the very first one. Okay. That makes sense. Interesting, interesting. So we're going to have to set up a laser in another dimension. You know what I'm going to do? I might actually... Just real quick, do you reckon we can use the weaker modifications? I don't know. What we might do is we might quickly make a litherite void miner and chuck it in the end or something, just so that it's gathering resources for us, so that we can I guess make sure that it works, right? Okay, I'll grab the resources for this off camera. How does that sound? Alrighty, so I pretty much have everything, but we are going to actually need 2 modifiers. So if we search modifier, these are all the ones we can make, I guess. Amplification, frequency, piezo, and radiant. I I don't know what we want. I'm guessing, or I'm just going to go for amplification and frequency, honestly. So we'll craft one of these if we can. We need a null modifier, really? What? Why is it like this? Okay, 2 null modifiers, please. Like, why? Why are these recipes being so annoying? It might be because it's exact mode. Let me try real quick. Alright, it does appear to be working now that I changed the changed it from exact mode. So in theory, we should be good now. Amplification and frequency. Okay. I will also get a flashcard set up to get the rocky stuff. So we're after this Mika, so we need a resource / rocky resource miner. And that's going to be on a flashcard. Alright, and then I guess we'll just make a black lens as well, just to be on the top. So, rocky resource miner, I believe that's what we want. And this just black lens. And I'm going to go into the end, and I guess place this. Why not? Alrighty, as you can see, here is the frame, so I'm just going to build it like we did all the other ones. So, laser core there, laser lens holder, and then up on the top, the actual other little laser lens or whatever it was. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Alrighty, and the last 2 blocks are actually going to be the amplification modifier and the frequency one. Once again, don't really know what they do, but hey, I guess it's going to work. The black lens and then the rocky resource miner other thing, so place the lens in there. Beautiful. We'll place the rocky resource miner. I'll get the chest and hook up the power. Alrighty, the color changed, so the lens is working or whatever. This guy's currently empty. I mean, I guess he's going to get us some Mika eventually. I don't really know how long that is supposed to take. So what I might do is I might just replace this with the ender chest. We'll go ahead and chunk load it as well. Oh, I should have built it in a chunk. Ugh. Anyway, we can go back there, I guess next episode and see if we've actually gotten some stuff. In the meantime, has this guy gotten us any of the ironite crystals? The answer is Lonsdaleite crystal, erodium, palladium, litherite, and the other thing. So what is this? Okay. So it's used to make it pretty much all of these other modifiers and whatnot. Okay. So far, though, not a single tier 5 crystal, but I'm pretty sure we just have to wait and get lucky. So in that case, I'll go ahead and make sure this guy's chunk loaded too, and slap on and ender chest. Okay, so let's do a little recap. Figure out exactly what we've done and exactly what is on its way. So this guy is a tier 5, or tier 4, sorry, Pladium void miner. We've got him hooked up so that hopefully he will mine us some tier 5 crystals. The way that we've done that is we have placed a crystal miner flash memory in this guy, and then I just put on any lens. I don't know if the lens matter or if it just changes colors. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just tried to pick a color that looks most like these ironite crystals, because that's what we're after. So hopefully that gets us some ironite crystals. We also went ahead and bred a obsidian bee. So it's getting us obsidian. We don't have to worry about obsidian anymore. That's pretty good. That's honestly very, very good. What else did we do? Well, yes, we have dragons. We have very big dragons stored in here. They are ready to be used. The next issue is actually building a dragon forge. Now, in terms of resources, I think we might have enough resources to make the fire dragon forge, but I have a hunch that we're going to have to do a little bit more dragon hunting in order to get the ice dragon forge, because I think it's pretty expensive, right? We're going to need dragon forge ice bricks, which will use sapphire, silver, blue, white. Okay, so sapphire, silver, blue, or white. Over here, what do we have? We have silver. We actually have 100 silver. But that's it. Okay. What about the fire dragon forge? Okay. Dragon forge fire bricks. What do we need for these? Gray, red, emerald, bronze. Gray, red, emerald, bronze. We have gray. We have emerald. We have bronze. And we have quite a lot of gray and emerald. So we should be able to make the dragon one. The fire one, sorry. Might have to go kill some more ice ones, but that's fine. We just go into the other, and we look for some, whatchamacallits. What's the word I'm looking for? Some mountain biomes. Okay. I think that's it. did we do anything else? Oh, another thing real quick. Look at this. From setting up those drawers the other day, we have completely emptied half of our disk drive. How insane is that? And that's still while having pretty much 100,000 of each of these items that we're never going to run through them. So yeah, I thought I'd just show that off for a second. Okay, whew. So let's go back to this suggestion board. Are there any new ones? Are these new? No. So what do? We don't have the Allthemodium alloy packs, so we're working on it. Same with working to get all the alloy blocks and dragon variants. Max Void Miner and Environmental Solar Panel, that will take a long time. Essentially, pretty much every single episode, maybe, we're just going to have to build a new Void Miner. I don't know how long that's going to take in each episode, but that's pretty much what we have to do. I don't think we'll get to a point where we get the resources within the episode. It seems like it is just a waiting game. Ironite, we have one. We have one. For this guy, though, oh god, 68 frames. So yeah. Is that everything? I think it is. I think that's pretty much everything. There's some stuff here that maybe we can work on as well. Just looking through it, what we can do. Another thing real quick. That Paxel we made the other day, I believe I was told that Miner's Fervor stops it from being instantaneous mining. So if we actually search hashtag miners or miner, we can see Miner's Fervor here. You will mine very fast, but never instantly. Now, I think a little while ago, I was complaining that, like, the other Paxel was too fast. This honestly sounds really good, and perhaps I should be using it in my day-to-day instead of the mecha tool. I was a bit harsh on it the other day, but I mean, it's pretty good. If we need to mine something, we don't have to worry about tearing apart everything. And I mean, that's pretty cool, isn't it? So yeah, I think I will start using this guy a bit more. If we wanted it to be faster, we can get rid of that Miner's Fervor, but I think that's fine. Whew, I think we're good. I think I can wrap this episode up. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please do consider subscribing. And keep an eye out on the channel. I normally don't ask this, but if you want to, you can turn on that notification bell. I don't think I even posted it in the Discord. I'll probably post it in the Discord too when I'm streaming. Yeah, we streamed today. I honestly don't know when we'll stream next, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. We'll have to see. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the supporting. Blah 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 blah. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. It's pretty crazy. Very close to being able to just like live the dream, which it's pretty insane, and I'm really excited. They say don't get your hopes up. My hopes have been up for a while now. I'll be honest with you guys. Pretty excited to see where this all pans out. So yeah, thank you guys, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.